It is time now for the latest from the eNCA Money Desk. Rofhiwa Madzena is standing by in Boksburg. Harmony has signed a 3-year wage agreement with all 4 of its unions today. This is good news for the economy and labor relations. And Rofhiwa joins me now from Boksburg. Rofhiwa, someone told me that we are now on a first-name basis, on pet-name basis with Harmony. Someone had written that it is Harmy instead of Harmony. Anyway, Harmony, reaching a deal with all 4 unions. It's not often that negotiations in that space end up with a resolution without a dispute being declared and a strike. It seems that they are going against the grain in this instance.
Yes, Tulas, Harmony, or as you would call it, Harmy, has been able to have solid negotiations with all of the unions, and they are all here today. The agreement hasn't actually officially been signed. They are just making some adjustments to that agreement so that everyone is in full agreement and understanding before those final signatures are made. And I must just say to you, I've been speaking to some of the union members, even bumped in to Mr. Irwin Jim. He looked pretty chuffed, which means it was a success, and workers are going to be getting some decent increases. I must remind you, they had gone into these negotiations, and these being the unions, demanding a 15% increase. And of course, after about 8 weeks, as I've been told, they've come to an agreement, which we will know about shortly. But I've actually got with me Tulasa Sihle Maake, and she's from Harmony Gold, and she's just going to highlight the process that you all went through when coming to the decision that we're about to be informed of this afternoon. So thank you very much for your time this afternoon, and maybe just paint a picture of the kind of process that you went through when coming together, making all these negotiations.
Thank you for having me, and good afternoon to the viewers. I think for the first time I can say that it was quite a difficult process because we didn't meet face to face this time around. We did the 8-week negotiation process virtually. So we're using Teams, and we're meeting every Thursday since July. So it's been quite challenging, but I think we've come to some form of agreement currently.
Yeah. What were some of the other challenges that you faced? You've just spoken about the fact that you were in unprecedented territory, COVID-19, making it all virtual. I've also been told that this is one of the first times that the Minerals Council hasn't been involved, and you've had to go directly to the unions and negotiate. What were some of the challenges that would have entailed?
I think to your point, for the first time we were not part of the Minerals Council. We were not all part of the Minerals Council, being the middleman, and so we had to go at it alone. And I think for us it made sense to go that route, simply because as well we've become South Africa's largest gold mine by volume. So for us it made sense to go in that specific direction. In terms of the challenges that we had, obviously there were some disagreements with regards to what we were offering at first, and over the weeks the unions together with the company were able to come to some form of agreement, and that's why we're here today.
Right. Thank you so much for your time. So just a little bit of insight into the process that went into the decision that has been made today to us. Of course, if you read reports, there are speculations of a number that has been decided on. But I mean, that's not for me to say until that agreement has been officially signed. I mean, this is very important to us because this is one of those times where we wouldn't end in a situation where we are at an impasse and we are in a strike. I mean, the industry is a very difficult one to handle in the best of times. So this is very important for the economy. It's very important for jobs to us. And of course, I will be engaging with union members and hopefully other executives at Harmony Gold after that agreement is signed, and just get a sense of a way forward in terms of the industry and negotiations going, I want to say, smoothly like this in future.
Yeah, that is absolutely fascinating, especially that direct route that they opted for as opposed to having the Minerals Council playing middleman in the negotiations.